In other news, this has been yet another case of assault by an Ola cab driver. A 23-year-old fashion stylist found herself locked inside the cab while travelling alone through Bengaluru. The woman alleges here that the cab driver, hired by Ola, stopped the car by the roadside when the vehicle was near Indiranagar. The driver then allegedly child-locked the car, groped the woman by reaching back from the front seat, and the woman then banged on the windows desperately to escape, to raise an alarm, which is when the driver let her go, but not without warning her with dire consequences. The second day, he kept calling her up and hounding her, threatening her to not report the case.
Case has not been registered. That is the first point, very important one, because the victim, in fact, she thought after registering a case with the Ola, the taxi aggregator, she thought that the taxi aggregator would initiate action against this particular driver. The accused in the spotlight identified as Rajshekhar Reddy, but we understand that no action was initiated against this particular person, but he's just been blacklisted. Now, what exactly, according to Ola, blacklisting means is something that we will have to find out from them. But that apart, we understand definitely this particular victim, the 23-year-old victim, she definitely had a harrowing experience as far as taking an Ola cab is concerned, though the incident took place on Sunday night between 10:30 and 10:45 p.m. where she took a cab from Indiranagar, a very posh locality here in Bengaluru, to BTM layout where she stays. And between that particular travel time, the driver is supposed to have stopped, made a pit stop at especially Intermediate Ring Road, an isolated place. He child-locked the vehicle and continued to harass her, sexually harass her. Now, despite even after the victim tried crying for help, there was no help offered to her. There was no one around in that particular place. Instead, she tried banging this particular the window of the car, and fearing that somebody would come, he immediately unlocked the child lock and then let her out, but not before threatening her of dire consequences and making several calls the following day, even on Monday and Tuesday, telling her that not to file any complaint against him or not to raise any alarm.
And Mira now was the first to speak to the victim here, who narrated her entire ordeal.
So the police in Madiwala police station have been really cooperative, and as soon as I informed them on Monday about this incident, they have already threatened the driver, and they have also given me their number and stuff, and they told me if any such incident happens in future or anything, to just contact them. And so I'm not looking forward to file an FIR, but because I thought Ola must have taken some action. But by Monday evening, I got to know that they actually haven't taken any action and stuff. But I hope now they have done. So I have not received any update from them though. So I'm like little clueless about what's happening with the driver. Because then Ola actually insured me that they have, and what I have got to update that the driver has been blacklisted. So I really didn't want to file a complaint, make an issue out of it, because today I'll file a complaint, he might do this tomorrow as well. You can't stop until it's this mentality. That's what I told Ola about it. Like, today you will blacklist him, tomorrow he will work for Uber or any other cab service. He might just repeat this with people. It's about how you before rating them 4.9, you should make sure that they actually deserve that rating. So it's up to them. So I am getting a really good cooperation from the police station. So I'm not thinking of filing an FIR as of now.
But Ola has now today, in a much belated move, finally released an official statement. Remember, this was a case which took place on Sunday. They have released a statement this afternoon saying that the accused driver has now been suspended. We regret this unfortunate experience. We have zero tolerance to such incidents. The driver has been suspended from the platform as immediate action upon receiving the complaint. Also urging the victim here, the customer in this case, to lodge a formal complaint with the authorities, assuring safety to their customers.